Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Cowboys and the 49ers coming up next.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Tonight, the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's caught by Lamb. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. The rookie from Texas orchestrating things well. It is a 1st down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Every staff in the league that understands it, we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Cowboys.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Now a give on the ground. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Dallas first down.
You just don't see a lot of running backs given the chance to make those sort of plays, especially against double coverage. But he continues to come up big for his quarterback. He's going to continue to give him every shot in the world.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline. That's pulled in by Lamb.
Certainly not the biggest play in the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On second down, they'll run. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Back to the air once more on second down. And we try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. He gets free inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, San Francisco. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn him back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're... Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Now he'll run. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Now a run on 1st down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Here's a 2nd and 9. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. But go down and it's an incomplete. 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch, but the accuracy.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. To the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. Now a 3rd and 2. He's got a man. That's complete. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
16 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
He'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
so much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
First and 10. Now Purdy. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll try and get there on the ground. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt it away for San Francisco. A fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 on the play.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Divisional Round matchup, as we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports Halftime Report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours.
But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round game in the NFC. And it looks like we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Mike and Greg. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, we are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week, and we are back at it with the third quarter. The Cowboys offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4, so we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. A handoff out of the gun, and it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. He'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys are out to a 21-10 lead.
49ers 10.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Marked down at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. 3rd and goal. Close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're...
In motion, Lamb. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag
comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Back to the ground after the penalty. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. This one complete to Jordan. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Now a give up the middle. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
A run on 1st and goal. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll stick with him again. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That one taken in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much there, maybe a yard. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game. handoff here, up the middle. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll drop to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Up the middle they go. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They are able to do something that's not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, they've got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.